morning students, welcome back to the new session of your history lesson Europe and India. Today we will learn the last topic under this lesson. That means we will learn regarding the England and France, how they had the conflict with each other. Already have learned the three revolution, the different concepts, that means regarding capitalism, how actually East India Company have just fortified their factories in India. And now first topic under this concept is the British and French struggle. How actually British and French tried to struggle in order to establish their empire in India. See, when actually British entered into India, they just fortified their factories in Surat. Okay, they have taken the permission from Emperor Jahangir. Okay, that is how they established the East India Company later on. Okay, after establishing, even the France wanted to capture or establish India. So there was actually three wars took place between these people. Okay, the first war which have taken place, that's what between England and France. Only three wars which have taken place. That was between England and France. So in the first war, England won that war. Okay. Again, second battle took place. Okay. Second war took place. That war is also called as the Carnatic War. Okay. So in that second war, France defeated the England. Again, third battle took place. So again, the third Carnatic War had taken place, and in that British means England. Okay. They defeated the France. That is how the struggle had taken place between the England and France in order to establish their power in India. So have you understood this concept? The British and the French struggle. Okay. So the next topic is Battle of Plassey. Here in this topic we will learn how actually the England tried to fortify their factories as well as how they tried to capture the Nawab of Bengal Empire. Okay. Now already in the first point we have learned how actually the England tried to defeat France. Now in this topic, earlier stage, the officers which was working under the East India Company, they tried to fortify their factories in Kolkata without taking the permission from Siraj-ud-Dowla, who was the Nawab of Bengal. So since they have done like this, because of that Siraj-ud-Dowla captured the factory at Kolkata. Okay. And because of this, there was a discontent between the British and the Siraj-ud-Dowla. The England wanted to defeat Siraj-ud-Dowla and they wanted to capture their factories. That's why the battle have taken place at Plassey. Okay, so this led to the Battle of Plassey in 1757 AG. And Robert Clive diplomatically bribed Mir Jafar, who was the commander of the Nawab army. So this Robert Clive had given the bribe to Mir Jafar, who was actually working as a commander under the Siraj-ud-Dowla. So what he told to Mir Jafar is that if he just support him in the Battle of Plassey, okay, not by just helping the Siraj-ud-Dowla in the battle, they will make him the Nawab of Bengal. That is how actually Mir Jafar remained neutral when the battle had taken place. And that is how the Siraj-ud-Dowla get defeated. Now later on, when actually Britishers have made Mir Jafar as the Nawab of Bengal, that time he tried to check the illegal things which Britishers were doing in his empire, and because of that British don't like that he's trying to check their illegal thing, whatever they are doing, their behavior. And again they removed Mir Jafar from the post of Nawab of Bengal and made his son-in-law Mir Qasim as a Nawab of Bengal. Even the Mir of Qasim have done same thing whatever the Mir Jafar have done, and again they just removed Mir Qasim and made Mir Jafar as the Nawab of Bengal. That is how this event have taken place under the Battle of Plassey. Okay, now the next topic is Battle of Buxar. Already I have learned regarding the Battle of Plassey, how the battle took place there. Here actually why this battle have taken place, since British tried to remove Mir Qasim from the post Nawab of Bengal and again made Mir Jafar as there as the Nawab of Bengal. Okay, what Mir Qasim have done, he tried to just bring all the emperors together in order to defeat British. That is how Mir Qasim along with Siraj-ud-Dowla, who was the Nawab of Ayodhya. Just student note down these points. Again the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam, who formed an alliance and undertook a joint campaign to restrain the British. All these people, they came together in order to defeat British. Okay, but still, since these people came together, they were not able to fight with the British. Since why? Because actually British had huge army. Okay, they had weapons with them. They easily tried to defeat these people. Okay, and that is how they try to defeat all these people together, and they won the Battle of Buxa. So British won the battle, and by the Treaty of Allahabad, they secured the right to collect the revenue. So after defeating all these people, they have signed the Treaty of Allahabad, okay, and there they got the right to collect the revenue, and that is how the British tried to lay the foundation of their empire in India. Now the next topic is British-Mysore struggle. How actually the struggle have taken place between the British and the Mysore. At the earlier stage, Hyder Ali have just taken control over the Mysore region, and that is how he started ruling over that place. And when Hyder Ali rebelled and he took control over the state of Mysore, after his death, when he died, okay, Tipu Sultan became the ruler of the Mysore. That means he was the son of Hyder Ali. You can just note down this point. Who was the son of Hyder Ali? Tipu Sultan. Okay. So that is how he tried to best to fight against the British. So obviously British wanted to capture now the place Mysore, and they just had the battle with Tipu Sultan, and he has given his best in order to fight against the British. So Tipu Sultan died in that battle of Srirangapatnam, okay, when he had the battle with British, and that is in the year 1799, and the kingdom of Mysore came under the British rule. That is how even Mysore have just captured by the British. Already in the earlier points you have seen how the Britishers try to capture the different places by having the different battles, okay, that may be Mysore, Kolkata or other places. Now they wanted to capture the northwest frontier. That's why they have just taken all the attention to capture the northwestern frontier. First, that's why what they have done is that here the British feared that Russia might attack India through Afghanistan. And there was a chance actually that Russia can enter into India from the way of Afghanistan. That's why they just wanted to first capture Afghanistan. Okay, that is how they decided to bring Afghanistan under their control. Why? Because any time the Russia can enter India through this way, and the way which was passing through the Afghanistan was Sindh. Okay, so first they captured that place, the way which was passing from the Sindh to Afghanistan, in order to stop Russia, and they just kept their army in order to what? Not to give them chance to enter into India. So that is how actually they try to capture the northwest frontier. Okay, now the last topic is the fall of Sikh Empire. Here in this topic we will learn actually how the British try to capture over the Sikh or the Punjab region. Earlier stage, before the 19th century, there was a ruler named Ranjit Singh, who was a powerful ruler, okay, in Punjab. When he died, his minor son Duleep Singh became sit on the throne. But since he was minor, he was not able to run down the administration. His mother, Queen Zindan, tried to sit on the throne and tried to run down the administration, to look after all the affairs in her administration. But she was not able that much to take control over all the officers. And these actually Britishers have observed, and they tried to give bribe to all the officers which was working under the Queen Zinda in order to defeat Queen Zinda. When Sikh people have seen this, the Britishers are trying to making all the people on their side. They just went against the Britishers. They had the first Anglo War, and that is how the Sikh people get defeated in that war. Again, the Mulraj, who was the chieftain of Punjab, he saw that British wanted to capture Punjab area. Even he again had the war with the Britishers along with his Sardars. Okay, but in that also the Sikh people get defeated. Means Britishers have defeated the Sikh there, and that is how they laid the foundation of their area into the Punjab, and that is how actually they annexed the entire Punjab region in 1849. Okay. Now here your lesson get over. So what you have learned, already you have learned many topics regarding the Renaissance, revolutions, three revolutions, okay, all the different concepts, or how the British try to lay their foundation in India. In the next lesson, we will be learning some different topics. A very important concept or important topic we can say, like all of you know Maratha was a powerful ruler. Okay, how British tried to defeat them and how they tried to lay their foundation in Maharashtra. That we will see in the next lesson.